Yo, yo, what's happening? It's your boy, Mr. Oh My Lewis, back at you with another video. And yes, I finally got a haircut. Yes. So happy to finally have all this hair off, even though it looked kind of good. It looked kind of good. But, like, man, that was enough. That was like, I'm going to proclaim that the coronavirus hairstyle, my bad. And it is what it is what it is, and it was what it was. You know, it was good while it lasted. All right, so in this video, we're gonna be talking about death. All right. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you haven't hit the notification icon, make sure you hit the notification icon. That way, you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Now, I did say we're gonna be discussing death and really contemplating the idea of death. So, you know, if this topic about death is a little too sensitive for you and you just cannot handle it, then you can feel free to please, click off this video, because it is gonna get a little bit, a little bit deep, you know, into just contemplating the idea of death and how it can really help you and push you into becoming a more of a hustler, you know, instead of just being lazy and sitting around. So, you know, if you want to explore this idea and you're open to it, which I would highly suggest that you do, because I mean, this is a personal development channel, and my only goal is to help you live a better life, or live the life that you really want to ultimately, which is going to be a better life. But but yeah, I mean, I really encourage you to please stay and watch this video. But if you feel like this is too much for you to handle at this point, then please, you know, you can click off. There's more videos on my channel that don't discuss death, and you can go in and check out those, and those videos are going to be just as helpful. And hopefully one day you're able to come back to this video and actually, you know, learn how contemplating death can actually, you know, push you into more action. All right, so at this point, I'm assuming that you're open to the idea, or you just are very curious to know like how you can use the idea of death in order to push yourself. So here's the deal: we're all gonna die. That's a reality. Like, we're all gonna die. There is just no way around it. You can't fool yourself. You can't buy yourself some more time. We're all gonna die, and we don't know when we're gonna die, but we're gonna die, and that death is already, it's already predicted. It's already meant to be. You know, there's really nothing you can do about it, because it's not like you can go into the future and then, you know, change that up. So here's the thing: contemplating contemplating the idea of dying can actually help you and boost the amount of action you take every single day. Because you see, most of us are taking action based on time, based on the fact that, hey, you know what, I can always do that tomorrow, I can always do it next week, next month, next year. You know, there's time. And sure, you know, that might be true. There may actually be that time that you're predicting, that time may actually exist, you know, but you don't know for sure. You don't know for sure if you're gonna have another year, another 2 years, no matter how good your life is. You know, like, at this point, like, anything can happen, really. And most deaths, I mean, pretty much all deaths are really they're sort of out of your control. Like, there's really nothing you can really do to avoid them. You can only do your best, you know, like, actually, like, you know, making sure you have the best safety and that you take care of yourself health wise and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, and it's meant to be the way it's gonna be. And I'm sorry, but you know, that's just the way life is. And so the thing is that you just don't know how much time you have left. You really don't. You know, who knows? This may be the last video I make for you guys, and that might be it. And I mean, it would suck, you know, but like, that's just how it is. And you know, I always think about this every single day and tell myself, like, hey, you know what, like, this just might be the last day. Like, if this was the last day, like, how would I spend it? Now, here's the thing: like, a lot of you guys are waiting. Like I said, you're using time in order to, you know, excuse yourself and be like, hey, you know what, my life isn't okay right now, but it'll get better in the future. Now, this is a very this is not a good this is not a good way to really approach your life. Waiting for a specific time in your life when you're gonna be happy, when you're gonna be you know, comfortable, you're gonna be you know, free, you're gonna feel like you're, you know, you're good. Like that's just not a good way to think about life because, like I said, you never know. That time may never come. So what are you gonna do in the meantime? You're gonna feel like shit. I mean, that's pretty much what you're telling yourself. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna feel like shit for the next couple of years, and then maybe in the third year, I actually feel happy because I'm actually gonna attain the financial success that I've been wanting, or I'm gonna attain that one romantic partner. Finally, I'm gonna live the happiest life ever. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing and everything. And yeah, it's like it's really nice to think about life that way. I mean, believe me, I used to do the same thing. I used to think like, oh, I have all these goals and everything, in the future and stuff. And everything can happen in the future. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait patiently. But in the meantime, fuck my life. And everything. And it's like, no, no, you cannot wait like that. All right. So you see, things like happiness, things like just being in a moment, enjoying life, enjoying the little things. You have to start doing those now because you just never know. You never know. And anything that means a lot to you right now, anything that's important, don't postpone it. All right? Sure, maybe those things that you want to accomplish right now that really mean a lot to you cannot happen like today as you're watching this video because they take a lot of hard work. Sure, that's fine. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to put in your maximum effort into it. That you're not going to do everything that you can today to move yourself a little bit further, into reaching that goal. So you always want to be constantly pushing yourself because you never know what day is going to be the last day that you'll have that chance to push yourself. It is what it is. And most people don't like to contemplate the idea of death, because it's a little bit scary, and the social conditioning has conditioned you to believe that death is something that is horrible, is disastrous, is like, ugh, like something you want to avoid. You want to avoid the topic and everything, and it's like, it's not. Sooner or later, our time is gonna come, and all that really matters is that you really enjoy your life. Really enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. And of course, always, work on whatever it is that you want to change about it, but always accept your life for how it is and be grateful for it. Be happy for it. Like I said, even if it's shit, even if you don't like it, even if you're being mistreated right now, you're being underappreciated, you're being abused, you're being whatever, whatever the case may be. There's always a positive to every situation. And you should always focus on that because, like I said, death is imminent. There's no way around it. And the only one thing you want to ensure at the end of the day is that you truly enjoyed your human experience. That's what you want for yourself. You want to know for a fact that you enjoyed your human experience here living on earth. Like you did everything you could to make sure that you were happy, that you put yourself on the path towards achieving something that meant a lot for you. That's really what matters at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. Anything else does not matter. Some of you guys are right now living your lives and you're trying to please other people. You're trying to make other people happy. You're trying to make other people comfortable. You're trying to make other people like you. And I mean, just think about it. Is that really how you want to go down? Is that really how you want to die? Knowing that you lived your life for somebody else. I don't think so. I think you're going to want to die knowing that you did everything that you could to put yourself in a position of happiness, that you took care of yourself, that you put yourself first because you valued your life. You valued your human experience. A lot of you take your human experience for granted, as if you're entitled to live. Not entitled to live. Nobody is. Each and every one of us has a purpose here. We all have a purpose in life. We all have a purpose of living. Don't let anybody else fool you into thinking that, hey, you know what, you don't have a purpose, you have no meaning, you have no value. Yes, you do. You have value. And sure, obviously, not everybody's role in this world is to create a huge impact. Maybe your role is to actually help one of those individuals that's going to make an impact in the future. Maybe that's it. Maybe your purpose is to tell that one person one thing that's going to make that person, rethink their lives and actually go and pursue that impact and make that impact happen. Who knows? Maybe your job. I don't want to say job, but it's more like a purpose. But like maybe your purpose is to save somebody's life. Maybe your purpose is to sacrifice your life for somebody else, so that that other person can live, and then that other person, now that they have more time to live, they'll be able to do some great things with that extra time. So never undervalue your life, because you do serve a purpose. Sure, it may not be like this huge purpose, that everybody can glorify you for and be like, oh my God, this person created a huge impact. They created this huge movement. They created this huge amount of wealth. They lived this amazing career. Yeah, that may not be you, but that doesn't mean that you don't have a purpose in this world. That doesn't mean that you're not as valuable as those people are. Like I said, I made a video on value. You can check it out somewhere here or in my channel. You'll find it somewhere down there. But like I said, that value is an illusion. Value does not exist. There is no one who is more valued than another person. Value is just a perception. You are going to value a certain amount of people more than others, just based on whatever your belief system is. If you're a hardworking individual, you may value people who work harder more than the ones who just are lazy and just sit around. But if you're someone who's lazy and who likes to kick back and chill, then you may value people who do the same thing, who like to chill, who like to take vacations. And those are the people you really connect with, and that are more valuable to you than people who work hard. You might be thinking that those are like workaholics, and they're a little crazy and obsessed, and they have a problem with just working all the time and shit. And it's all perception. Like really, like both can be true. Really, like if you really think about it, there's facts for both. At the end of the day, both can be a low value, and both can be high value as well. So the thing is that value is all an illusion. It's all fake. It's all made up by society and shit. So don't let anybody fool you into that. Remember, you have value. You have a purpose. But you have to take action. Take action. All right? Take action. Don't just sit around. Don't just wait for the day in which you die. And who knows? That may just be your purpose too. Your purpose may be just to, you die, and your death can inspire somebody else to go and take action. Just like it's happened for me. I've actually had to, I've been fortunate to not have lost anybody in my life yet, but one of the deaths that I felt the most, and probably the only death I really felt like really deep, has been the death of Kobe Bryant. Because I grew up watching him, and I watched him like a lot as a kid, and he really inspired me to have that mind that's really relentless. To this day, I study the type of mindset that he had. I actually really study the guy who trained him mentally, to have that Mamba mentality, because I want to know what happened. Like, how did he get that good? How did he like have that attitude when he stepped into the court? I made a separate video on what my thoughts are on Kobe, but they're on my channel here. But yeah, right now, as you're watching this video, sure, you're already destined to serve a purpose. But believe me, if you just decide to take action and decide what that purpose is going to be, you can do some amazing stuff. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. And you'll feel a little bit more in control, of what your purpose is going to be. Because the reality is, sure, I'm telling you right now that yes, you're destined to die in a certain way, but I don't know that. You know, that's just my guess. I haven't spoken to anybody or anything that decides, you know, how people die. I just haven't. But my guess is that, you know, we're all destined to die in a certain way, and we die once we achieve that purpose that we have to. What that purpose is, we don't know. But if we take action, we can ensure that at least the purpose that we would love to accomplish is accomplished. And that's what really matters. That's what really counts. You see, that's what I'm doing here. You know, the reason why I created this personal development channel, even though I was very hesitant about doing it, because uh, teaching personal development has not been a very nice ride. Like, I've actually broken a few people along the way, and you know, I didn't feel too good about it. I actually felt a little bit guilty because, you know, exposing this knowledge to people, you know, some people don't take it very well, and then they just sort of leave my life. And these are people like I actually cared about. They were very good friends of mine, but you know, I started telling them all this personal development stuff, and it was all with good intentions, you know, to help them improve their life. But at the end of the day, they ended up just refusing the content and rejecting it, and really just, you know, talking shit about it and saying that, you know, this isn't for them. And so, yeah, that happened. But you know, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I actually have a lot of good knowledge, and here's the thing. You know, I actually stopped teaching personal development in person because of that. Because it's not it's not something that people can take very well, especially when it's enforced and it's not voluntary. When it's voluntary, it's usually much easier. And that's really what I try to go for now in person. Like, if there's somebody who really approaches me and tries to get some personal development advice from me, I give it, because I know that that person's ready, because they're voluntarily asking for it. But a person who I can see that they're doing wrong and that they can do better, I don't even touch those individuals because they're not ready. They're still doing what they believe is right for them, and I'm not gonna stop that. I'm not gonna stop that, because at the end of the day, I agree with that. Everybody should be doing whatever the fuck they feel like it's right for them. Nobody should feel forced to do something just because it's glorified, just because it's looked upon as, you know, the perfect ideal. Nobody should do that. Everybody should be doing whatever the fuck they feel is right. Everybody should realize for themselves, if you know, if they realize that, hey, you know what, fuck, I've been messing up, you know. But like, that's something that every individual should come to realize, you know, on their own. And then that's when they should seek for help. But other than that, live the life that you want, man, and do whatever it is that you want. Be free. But yeah, as I was saying, so instead of teaching this content in person, I decided to just create a YouTube channel and just throw all the content here. That way, anybody who wants to check it out, they can always come to the YouTube channel and check out all the amazing videos that I dropped here, and you know, they're perfectly awesome. And yeah, you know, I might reduce some of these just because right now I'm just pretty much just doing them very like in a stocky way. You know, it's like stock video. You know, there's no edits, there's nothing. It's just raw, and it's just me here in front of my phone camera here, just recording these videos for you guys. And sure, you know, the content is very truthful and it's amazing. I like to go deep into it, but like, yeah, maybe in the future, you know, I try to deliver this same type of content in a very different way. But right now, you know, I'm doing what I could, and that's really what you should do. Like I said, always be taking steps. You know, even if those steps aren't big steps, but always be taking steps. Like right now, I'm always making a video every single day. I'm making one video a day, no matter what, whether I feel like it or not. I make one video a day. So yeah, death. Contemplate it. Really think about it. Replay this video and really think about your day. Really think about what kind of purpose you want to accomplish. What do you want to leave behind? Because that's really, at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. What you're gonna leave behind, and whose life are you gonna change, and whose life are you gonna inspire? Whose life are you gonna help to be better? Because that's really what you can do. you can help other people advance. Don't be egoistic, don't be selfish about it. At the end of the day, your time will come. And let's hope that you're remembered and that you serve a purpose that's going to inspire somebody else to go and take action. Because that's how it really works. You inspire somebody else to take action, that other person takes action, then they die, and their action inspires other people to take action. And that's really how this is really how the human race continues to exist. And yeah. Alright. So that's it. This video got a little long, but it had to. It had to. Alright, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos like these. Of course, not about death, but it'll be like more about personal development. But this video, I felt like it was very necessary, because it really makes a huge impact in your personal development journey. So it had to be made. It was hard, but it had to be made. All right, so make sure you subscribe, hit the notification icon, and yeah, there's gonna be some videos right here, so you guys can go check out more of my videos. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video.